Hello everyone, it's Sabrina Jean. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to this special pick a card reading. This one is going to bring through some timings and predictions for you, but also there's something that you should know. So technically something you should know and, well, more about the timing of something happening in your life. So in this video pick a card reading, you have 4 different piles to choose from, which is usual on my channel. And you can choose according to the divine door or the crystal or the timestamp, and it's perfectly fine to pull more than one pile because, of course, these are general group messages anyway. So the more, the merrier. Well, from my perspective, the more information you have, the more capable you will become. All right, so these aren't crystals, these are actually pieces of glass. So choose the clear, the green, the aqua, or the cobalt blue to reveal your messages. Group number 1. Hey there, group number 1. Okay, I adjusted the lighting. Hopefully the background is better for you in this situation. So what do you need to know? There's something you should know. And we're also going to get some timings for you. Let's just start with your divine door and get your messages. What is it that you need to know? I'm wondering if I should change. This is the frame of my table, by the way. I should change the lighting. While you're watching, right? This one seems best. I don't know if that's the lighting that I started with or not. Okay. Okay. So there's a message for you about your inner power. By your own command, you brought yourself here at this moment in life. You have nothing to fear. And we've got a starting pile of messages and oracle. So let's start with the fortune teller. Ancient wisdom will find you soon. Listen for the whispers of the past. Let me get the light out of the way just a little bit there. Okay, so there's Aspen Spirit, Courage, wow, Courage, Double Courage. All right, pardon me, I changed the lighting, I adjusted the cards. Okay, so something about your curiosity. Okay, and I also pulled a random number. What is it that you should know or do? So the 7 of Pentacles is reminding you to trust your intuition, trust your body. For some of you, your body is speaking to you. It's trying to activate some innate divine wisdom or ancient wisdom, but this ancient wisdom that is available to you, it's something that you tune into using your body, which is your physical vessel, of course. Oh, so the Courage card resonates with the number 8. This curiosity with the number 8. 8 could be referring to your infinite connection. Okay, and then remembering the divine door, your inner power. By your own command, you have nothing to fear when you dive deep and you tune into and listen to receive this ancient wisdom that is available to you right now. I love the fact that you have the clear glass because in a sense this represents clarity and truth. Truth comes through with the number 7. But find the courage and the bravery to realize your truth, or perhaps speak your truth, or perhaps you're being encouraged to become your most authentic self, but align with this strange inner sense of power that is guiding you right now. Okay, because it's not going to guide you in the wrong direction. Wow. Okay, so I'm looking off to the side because I want some more cards for you. But first, here, I want to go back to the fortune teller. Let's just get something more that you need to know. Group number 1. Not those, we want the initial one that was sticking out. Okay, so there is a powerful transformation that is taking place probably within you, which is probably why many of you might be feeling strange or unusual symptoms. And really the best information I can share with you is just to tune in to connect with your physical body, because your physical body is probably also going through a lot of changes. In fact, the earth energies are experiencing a lot of evolutionary change. It's a process which is also affecting our DNA, our cellular intelligence. These changes happening on the earth and through the weather events are creating deep changes. And again, these are changes in your inner power. The more you choose to get on board with your own sense of power or empowerment, the more clear you're going to become about this divine truth or this path that you are walking. Okay, and it will also bring you more of the courage that you need to keep moving forward. I'm looking off to the side because I'm wanting some more cards. But what is the best card? Actually, let's just roll some dice. Let's roll some dice. I'm going to pull this over here. So remember, something that you need to know, trust your divine intelligence. Honestly. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the 1 and the 4, in numerology, the 1 represents your mind, your creative thoughts and ideas. The number 5 ultimately is change and uncertainty. So if any of you are feeling strange and unusual, and I bet that you are, if I'm feeling strange and unusual, I'm sure many of you are feeling strange and unusual too. So do know that you're not alone. Alone. Can I say the words correctly, please? You are not alone. The 1 and the 4 follow your creative ideas to create a daily stable routine, which is the number 4, a practical goal or foundation for yourself. I feel like you're being guided to tune in one day at a time. Group number 1. So for those of you who are seeking like an end goal or a future goal or an understanding about what is going to happen at the end of this trail, if you follow it, you might just be continue to receiving confusion and uncertainty, because what ends up at the end of this path or this journey that you're on, it depends on you, what you choose every day and the courage that you find to take that next step with whatever it is that you feel that you need to do for your life, your happiness, to trust your intuition for clarity. Okay, so I do want to pull some more random cards and numbers. Let's get an understanding of timing here. Look at that. The ace is a gift. It's a new potential. Plant your seed of intentions. So you do very well with earth energy, and this might be part of your overall life purpose as an earth person. So earth signs would be Capricorn, Virgo, and oh my God, Taurus. Like, wow, my brain went blank. I'm going to put this here. So part of your soul's purpose here on the earth is to assist the earth and, of course, your own self and your own physical health and well-being while you're going through or experiencing whatever transitions or changes that you're experiencing. But it's also important for you to plant the seeds of your intentions. Remember, it's nearly impossible to get an answer as to what this final goal will look like And I know many want to know like a future potential before they take those steps, but I honestly feel like you're being challenged to trust the process, trust yourself and your physical intuition, and find the courage to, well, move through this powerful transformation that is happening for you. Embrace it. Now, as far as timing is concerned, I want to, well, remind some of you, but to share this information with all of you right now. It's important to remember that this year, 2025, it's still a 9 universal year. So anything that you are expecting to accomplish or succeed in this year, it might not be the right timing, because universally, the universe is still ending out a huge timeline and cycle. And the 9 universal year is more about closure, letting go, wrapping things up, healing, releasing, fine-tuning. And especially right now with the waning moon, we still have another week before the new moon, which is going to bring us new opportunities for growth and expansion based on those seeds of intentions that we are planting for ourselves. And this is not just group number 1, but it's for myself as well. So what can you eliminate or let go of right now and over the next 7 days that will help you to feel more powerful, find the courage to embrace this transformation that you seem to be going through? And honestly, sometimes we are blocking our own manifestations with our thoughts or our overthinking, anxiety or doubts or fears. So these might be some ideas for you to consider, something that, you should recognize within yourself that maybe be stopping you in your tracks. Are you afraid of your own power? Are you afraid to move forward? Are you afraid to embrace this strange and curious experience, whatever this is that you're experiencing? For many of you, your third eye is probably likely opening up and expanding as well, meaning how you perceive reality might also be shifting, allowing you to have even stranger experiences and visuals than you're used to having. But all is happening to make you stronger, to help you feel more powerful and empowered within your own unique divine plan and purpose. But I think it's also very important to remember, if you're still hoping for something to manifest now, if it's not the right time according to the universe, remember it's a 9 universal year, then you may just have to wait for something bigger to happen in the next year. It really comes down to your numerology personally and your astrology as well. So before I go, I want to pull another. Which card do I want to? I want to pull, because these might be like other shadow aspects that you're working through right now while you're waiting for the perfect timing. Okay, I think I want this one. Adaptability. This makes sense. So right now in the process, it is important for you to, be adaptable while you're waiting, but find the courage to do what you can do while you are waiting for, well, how about your inner power to come online? The power to move forward, to do what you really want to do. I love the fact that you've got the number 64, aka 10, which is the number of the powerful co-creator. You can convince yourself how powerful you are as a co-creator when you focus on one specific thought or idea and you ask for something simple to manifest for you today, for right now. And then you will find something to entertain yourself while you're waiting for something bigger to happen for you, when you realize how powerful you are right now to attract whatever you need right now, okay, that card wants to come out, then timing won't necessarily be so important for you. You won't have to be feeling like you're waiting for anything to happen. So this divine door, it's almost like you're going through doorways or portals. You're shifting timelines. Actually, you probably do have the power to shift timelines in every moment. Focus on that shift into a higher timeline. Passages. The message here says, spiritual signs of inclination. You are walking through passages of this transformation. So literally, the timing is yours to shift your timeline. You can shift your timeline today if you choose. When you choose to rise up into a higher timeline of something that you are more worthy of, deserving, you are ready to experience, then again, you will discover, you will experience and realize that there isn't any amount of time that you have to wait. You can command change and transition right now. But it starts on the inside. Transition the inner, and your outer world and reality will change to match that. So group ones, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed this video reading. If you did, please do click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, then please do consider subscribing. Although I'm not going to be upset if you don't subscribe. However, if you're interested in a private reading, if you want to know more about your gifts or the exact timing or this inner power or something strange that you are curious about, feel free to reach out and request a private reading from me. I'd be more than over the moon to reveal the absolute truth to you, absolutely everything that you are experiencing right now. So my links are down below. Have a fantastic day, and thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose the green glass. Okay, so there's something you should know. I almost forgot the title of the video. There's something you should know, but also there's the timings and predictions. So let's just start with your divine door. Get your messages. What do you need to know? Group number 2. Change beckons. The message here says the path is shifting. The road leads a new way. Don't be alarmed as change beckons today. Okay? I bet you're already kind of getting used to the changes. Let me put this like that. Especially for those of you who have been experiencing a lot of change. Let's look at your other cards and your numbers. Okay. 7 of water. Trust what you're feeling. Trust your emotions. Okay. Interesting. The wall and obstacles, but you have the number 56 or 11, which is the number of enlightenment. Change. Okay. Tune in through your heart chakra. Change is beckoning you, but don't be alarmed. I'm feeling that this illumination, something is wanting to illuminate the truth about a wall or something that's been blocking you. Let me fix the light really quickly. Okay. And compromise, right, with your spiritual team. Oh, let's look at the fortune teller card. The stars whisper your destiny. Follow their ancient light. So this is like listen, but look to see where the crystal is. The crystal ball is right in front of her heart. She's tuning in. She's listening. She's compromising with spirit. It's a collaborative experience. Okay, you're being called to tune in. And you have butterfly spirit transformation. So tune into your infinite connection. This is this wall or this obstacle that is clearing away. It is breaking free, removing the obstacles that have been blocking this transformation or blocking something more. We need more information So let me pull another fortune teller card. Group number 2. Ooh. Oh, okay, this one's really wanting to shoot out the side, so obviously it wants to be read. The magic within you is growing stronger. Use it wisely. So I don't need to know anything that you might feel like you are waiting for. But the cards here are also a reminder for all who chose group number 2 that this Earth project and your Earth life experience is a collaborative experience, meaning you agreed to come here to create some sort of change. I'm thinking group 2, you're being encouraged to have a change of heart about something, maybe about yourself. And there's also, maybe this is a heart opening and activation and awakening, which could also be described as a spiritual awakening, waking up to the truth of who you really are, beyond the veil. What is the veil? The veil are the filters that we all incarnated into the earth with. These filters are your birthday numbers, your astrology, which prevent us from remembering ourselves as a soul, completely whole. So now that you know what these filters are, and you're here having this experience, a limited experience, but your heart is waking up, or it's expanding, because it's time for you to tune more directly into the oneness. What is the oneness? The source of all things. A higher power, a higher purpose, your higher self, anything higher for that matter. The magic within you is growing stronger. Use it wisely. So magic is just the ether. It's the 5D. It's the invisible. And for like centuries and centuries and centuries, many humans have been afraid of this invisible. And there are still people who are afraid of that invisible, if they can't see it or they can't touch it, if they can't hold on to it. Many people are afraid of that, but I don't think that you're afraid of this. In fact, what you're sensing should feel absolutely amazing, all-encompassing, unconditionally loving, empowering. So your path is shifting, and it's leading you a new way in a new direction. So follow your heart, tune into your heart, have a change of heart, and allow yourself and your heart to be divinely guided beyond the veil. It doesn't mean that you're passing away, but the veil is what you're perceiving presently through your eyes and your senses. Okay, so you guys are definitely waking up to, the more spiritual truth about something in your lives. And so it's important to also know that everyone wakes up to a different level, and not everyone on the planet is waking up to the truth. There are still older generations that are still going to live out, their lifetimes and their experiences based on their soul's choices. So it's also important to respect those who want to stay wherever they're staying because, maybe they're not here to change or transform. But you definitely are. So what more do we need to know for group number 2? I want to pull another oracle card, something to confirm this path that you are on. Okay. I love the fact that you've got sanctuary because you're safe, you're protected. You are protected from harm while you're going through whatever transformation you're going through. And honestly, you wouldn't be here looking at a general pick-a-card post if you weren't questioning something that you're experiencing. So there is something deeper, and the choice is yours, whether you want to navigate that, to go deeper, to find out, more what you're experiencing or what is changing in your life right now. I want to pull a divine door. Let's pull another divine door, group 2. And we are also going to determine timings of some sort. There's this one really wanted to stick out. So, a stranger's grace says, oh, it says, oh, it's not going to zoom in, is it? It says, ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. So the stranger energy could be the invisible. It's not necessarily a person. But you are protected as long as you're living in grace, meaning simply connected with the higher powers that be, connected through your heart, living simply, gracefully, with gratitude and appreciation for all of your blessings, while your heart is going through some sort of transformation. And I wouldn't be surprised if many of you are having heart palpitations or fluttering, because the heart, okay, it is said by some individuals that it's the soul, your soul, that's keeping your physical body alive through your heart. And so if you're experiencing fluctuations in your heart that are not painful, I should throw that in there, then you are embodying more of your true, authentic soul's energy and remembering who you are or why you came. You're receiving enlightenment. Of course, it's your choice to open up to receive this enlightenment. Ask to know the truth or ask for whatever kind of guidance that you need, under the protection of, well, God, for lack of a better word. So let's roll some dice, shall we? Group number 2, change beckons today. Listen to, trust, and follow your heart. You are protected as you're going through this transformation. The stars whisper your destiny. So you're being realigned with your destiny, your destined path. Oh my gosh. So ancestors might be playing a role here too. Follow their ancient light. So 10, 11, 12. Okay. It reduces to the number 3. 10 is the number of the co-creator. And then the number 2, again, is like cooperation, collaboration. But 3 in general is the energy of creation itself, the God source, the oneness, the source of all things. The number 3. Because 3 in numerology is the creative aspect. You've got the number 1, which is singular. The number 2 is like dual perspectives, or this compromise. And then the 3, when the 1 and the 2 come together in relationship with each other, they create something new, amazing, and more powerful. It's like a process of timing. And that's probably, did I just describe evolution? Like evolutionary changes and the process of evolutionary changes? Maybe. I'm thinking, group 2, it's safe for me to say that who you think that you are isn't really who you are. And so you're in the process of awakening to the truth of who you really are, where you came from, etc. And so, again, it's your free will to choose to open up to this, to lean in to this, to embrace it, to accept it, to love it unconditionally, to embrace these changes. Or not. Nobody's going to force you to do anything. But the magic within you is growing stronger. And so the more you allow for this process, your gifts are going to continue to expand too. Well, and I think that's a super cool message for you. You are becoming more powerful. And this will also help you with your manifestations. So as far as timing is concerned, the number 11 stands out. There's something significant that's still going to activate inside of you before the end of this month of November. You've got 2 8s here. So the 88, if you see the number 88, it represents stability. It's a quantum healing code as well, but this quantum healing code of 88 It requires you to align with this higher sense of power, this higher frequency, this ascension process. It's there, available to you whenever you choose to rise up and align with that. And so let me pull another card for a number, for group number 2. Ooh, about the timings of things or something. Oh, and you know what? Here, 2. I just remembered that I said something in pile 1 that I want to mention in each pile as well. Meaning, 2025 is a 9 universal year. What does this mean? Well, according to the universe and higher consciousness, the universe is ending out a huge cycle of evolutionary change. And so this year is all about endings, completions, closures, deconstruction, and letting go. So if something that you're waiting to happen, if you're in alignment with, well, the universe, then you should know that this 9 universal year is still going to be eliminating everything that is no longer necessary before it will allow something new to manifest. That being said, your personal numerology is very likely different. So this year might be a 1 personal year for you, or it could be resonating with a different number, right? It might be a 7 personal year for you. So it's important to, if you want to learn more about your numerology, I'll check into that. But for the purpose of this timing prediction, 2 is like 2 months, within the next 2 months. But 2 months from now, we're going to be in the new year. So I'm thinking that for group 2, any changes or something that you are experiencing, or this change is transformation. You know what I mean. It's going to continue probably for the next couple of months at least. But I think more importantly, the other messages coming through to explain to you what you're likely feeling or experiencing, which you may not have been able to understand more fully. And well, now you know. So you're growing, your magic is growing, and that's causing change to happen within you and in your life too. Okay, so keep in mind we have the number 3 as well. So there's the 11, the number 11, which is 2, and then the number 3. So as far as a significant timing event for group number 2, most definitely something within the next 2 to 3 months if you had a specific question that you were asking about for this pick a card reading. So that's the timing that I'm picking up for you, your group. Okay. So these are the messages that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed these. If you did, please do click the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, you might consider subscribing. If you'd rather have a private reading, I offer numerology, astrology, or even simple tarot oracle readings too. So what truths are you ready to know more about? If you'd like a private reading, do feel free to reach out to me. My links are down below. Meanwhile, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the video. Bye for now. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your messages today in this general pick a card reading. If you were drawn to the aqua colored glass or the light blue, it kind of, to me, it feels like the same quality energy as angel light. And I don't have my angel light anymore. Maybe I should buy another one. Right, and another one, and another one, and another one. Okay, there's something that you should know, group number 3, and I'm also going to bring through some timing predictions for you as well. So let's first start with your divine door and get some messages for you. Birth. Okay, another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. Nice. We accept. Say, I will accept these blessings for you on your behalf. How's that? What I found interesting, group number 3, I pulled I'm rolling dice in each pile, and I pulled the dice out of the way from pile 2, which the numbers were completely different, but I just looked to the side, and look what they're at right now. 111. So I don't remember moving the dice or changing it. I just picked it up and I scooted it off to the side. But like secretly, the 111 is pursuing you. Group number 3. What more do you need to know? Let's look at your fortune teller card. A new opportunity will lead you to greatness. Of course, you already know how great you are. So you have spiritual protection. This gateway, so it's a gateway or a portal that's opening up, and new life is unfolding for you, bringing you new opportunities, new blessings, and new levels of greatness. Wow. Do you realize how awesome you are? Just saying. Group number 3, slowing down. The vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. You have the number 13 here as well, which might be significant for you. Let me think about these for a minute before I start to interpret. Let's look at your number. The spread. So there's definitely a new gateway and something new. So, okay. It's important for you to trust your instincts, trust your inspiration. The 7 of fire. Trust your vision. Vision, inspiration. This is fire energy. How many of you are Sagittarius or have strong Sagittarius? I'm curious because I'm picking up on Sagittarius energy right now too. I want to pull some more cards. Let's pull another. I don't know. What is the other card? Let's pull another fortune teller card. Group number 3. Because this is entirely new. New information, a new life, a new pathway, a new everything. A sacred symbol will bring you protection. Interesting. Protection and guidance. I'm thinking it's with the slowing down card and the turtle. This is a reminder to slow down, become present, try to get your ego out of the way, because the ego always wants to control everything, including the mind and the thoughts. But there's something new that is in the process of becoming for you, and your ego really doesn't have any power or control over this situation. Here, I'm going to adjust the lighting really quickly so that we can see the cards a little bit better. Okay, so drop the ego. There's some sort of transformation you're going through. Ego sublimation. Remove, step away, tune into the subtle energy, your inspiration, your visions, your deep inner self, this inner knowing. I'm curious about this one. A sacred symbol will bring you protection and guidance. So maybe I'm just going to assume that you already have a symbol or something that you wear that protects your energy. Now, looking over here, there seems to be sacred geometry. There's also something here about intentions, but the strong message coming across is wanting you to realize that you are protected at this time. So it's okay to let your guard down, not necessarily when you're around other people or public, just meaning in your own quiet space and time. Slow down, pay attention, surrender the ego mind, and listen to the inspiration of your soul. And, well, you probably have sensations. Well, you have sensory perceptions. It's part of your clairvoyancy, like clairsentience. Maybe you're emotionally sensitive. Tune into those without overthinking or analyzing, because this is actually what's guiding you into this new greatness, this new life, this new opportunity. Okay, so try not to stand in your own way, right? And allow for this amazing new life, this new gateway to appear in view. I'm really intrigued by your cards and your messages. Group 3, I want to pull another card. Actually, let's pull another Divine Door. Group 3, a bit more information for Group 3, and then we'll pull another card for numbers and timings of things. This offering, abundance lies in the heart that allows. Share more than you expect and see more come around. Okay. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Open your heart. Allow yourself to receive abundance. Share more than you expect in return. Let's roll your dice. 6, 6, and 5. Oh, the number 17 actually is a spiritual number of abundance. So you have a connection with the divine. You have a spiritual connection to and with a higher power. Whether you realize this or not, you're being guided magically through these changes, this new beginning. Okay, now I'm like super excited. I want to pull another card, another number for group number 3. This one, the Queen of Water. Tune into your heart, right? Let go of the ego mind. Tune into your... so this process, I think it might also be asking you to embody the Queen of Cups energy while this gateway appears. Honestly, you know what I'm thinking now? It's referring to this gateway, and as far as current astrology transits, there are many planets that are getting ready to align with and come into a conjunction with the galactic center, which is usually between like the early degrees of Sagittarius through approximately 24 degrees Sagittarius, the galactic center. Now, some of you might be asking, what is the galactic center? That's the source of all things. That's the void from which the beginning of life, the beginning of the universe, came into existence. It's where everything comes from. It's beyond the veil, right? It's hard for me to explain. So the galactic center is like the source of all things, where even all of we as souls came from to have this earth experience. So this is a higher power, an opportunity that you have to align with. If you want to embrace this gift, this new life, move through this gateway and these energies, wow. And I have 2 divine doors. I feel like I want to pull. I do want to pull another card. So, group number 3. We have room for one more card. This one's really wanting to come out. Oh my gosh. The trans watchers. So, you're being watched and also guided by the guardians of the land, your ancestors, your higher self, source energy, something even way beyond what I can even to describe. And so you're protected. I feel like you're really being called to rise up into a higher vibration, to drop the ego, tune into the heart and embody, become this new, you might even becoming a new personality, right? Or there's some sort of consciousness that is waking up from deep within you, these deep ancient truths or earth truths, or I'm assuming that those of you who chose pile 3, you already know exactly what it is that I'm trying to describe. And it's like, how can you describe that which is hard to describe in like the physical form? So, okay, as far as timings are concerned, group number 3, there's something definitely here that is kind of causing you to slow down and pay more attention. So the ego really has no power or control over anything that manifests right now. It's important for you to remember and trust that you will always manifest exactly what you need in each and every present moment. And if you can come to the belief of that, it will be easier for you to navigate these changes that are happening in your life, this new gateway or new life that's unfolding for you, when you trust that everything will manifest in the exact moment or just before, because you are being guided, you are protected by something higher. And it's just simply asking you to slow down, to pay attention, and to align with that, to connect with that. And when you do, if you choose to do so, because remember, you have free will, you're going to be aligning with and connecting with such a higher, loving, powerful connection, something beyond what you can probably even comprehend at the moment. Oh, and now the water is coming through. The water consciousness, or turquoise energy, is also part of this new. Okay, and you have the turquoise over here as well. But the water, the oceans, how many of you were aware of the fact that water consciousness is even becoming more active? So I'm just going to leave it at that because I'm just going to leave it at that. It's the living library is the best way I can describe what you're experiencing. So the living library for group number 3, this new life and this birth, is you're waking up to the existence that consciousness and everything on the earth is alive, including the rocks. We already know nature and animals and plants and all of that is alive, but the sky is alive, oxygen is alive, the rain is alive, everything is conscious, everything has its own consciousness as well. And I feel like you have an amazing opportunity to open up and to communicate with this higher level of consciousness, because it's also a higher level or aspect of who you are on a soul level too. There's something really amazing that is available for you to tap into if you so choose. So, okay. Right. Timing is not yours. However, there's a significance of 1 and 3. So I'm thinking between the next month to 3 months, you're going through somewhat of a portal. And again, the more that you can open up to the potentials and the possibilities, trust your intuition, connect with something, beyond yourself that you're wanting to connect with and allow, more blessings are going to start showing up in your life. Because you are going through a process of rebirthing into a blessed life, where every day is a new existence, but you can only feel blessed because your life has become a continuous and ongoing blessing, one day at a time. It's the best way I can interpret that. Group number 3. So these are your messages in this general pick a card reading. Pretty deep, huh? I think they're pretty fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do click the like button. Do subscribe if you'd like to subscribe to my channel and receive more readings like this. If you're interested in a personal reading, if you want to know the truth about anything that you're experiencing right now, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to share more of the deeper truths with you. My links are all down below. Meanwhile, have a wonderful day. Sending you all love. Remember, you are protected and you're also blessed. So I will see you all again in another video. Bye for now. Hello, group number 4. If you chose this blue cobalt glass, because that's what it is, It's glass. But if you were drawn to the blue cobalt, I'm going to put this over here. There's something you should know, and I'm also going to do some timing predictions for you as well. But let's look at your divine door first. Distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. The distant dream. The distance is calling your heart. Like, open up your heart and allow this dream to come true. So what are your other cards and messages? Fortune teller says, oh, look at this. Your dreams. Interesting. Your dreams, your sleeping dreams, hold the key to your future. Pay attention. Okay, something definitely here about your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Okay, trust your intuition, trust your perceptions, your thoughts, your ideas. Pay attention, listen, trust. Oh, trust, interesting, that's funny. How I was saying trust in the trust card here. The courage to step into life, the number 44. I can't tell the difference between a crow and a raven. Actually, this bird kind of looks like a peacock. Look at the feathers, and it's got a vortex in its chest. So maybe it's a combination. Okay, your dreams hold the key to your future. Find the courage to step into life. Live the dream. I know, like I'm asking, like live the dream, tune in, listen, trust. So what have you been dreaming about, or how many of you actually remember your dreams? I don't usually remember my dreams. Okay, I want to pull another divine door for group number 4. Is that what we want? Intuition? Simple, complex. Words of pain are words that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels. Trust. Group number 4. Another divine door for group number 4. Hey, I'm a rapper. The art of life. There's no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. Okay, pay attention to how you feel. Trust what you're feeling, your intuition. Listen to your dreams. It's almost as if pile number 4's reading is a metaphor. It's like listen, tune in, trust, pay attention. The dreams hold the key to your future. Find the courage to step into life. Be bold in your skin and let your love dance in sight. Your reading is a metaphor. Okay, group number 4, let's roll some dice for you, huh? Ooh, that was kind of loud, huh? Oh, the number 11, 4 and 2 and 5. So you've got the number 11, enlightenment, the number 44, which is protection, stability, the number 7, trust, your intuition, your perceptions, trust your inner guidance and what you're feeling. Something is definitely guiding you right now to step back into life. So I don't know when you stepped out of life, or maybe there's something bold, there's something getting your attention that's really wanting you to move in that direction, but many of you might be afraid of that. That's what I'm thinking. Let's pull another. I think this is a Sacred Dreams deck for group number 4. What more do you need to know? I feel like it's, well, there's like 2 cards. The right use of power. And then there's this one, clarity and organization. Okay. Right, do what makes you feel secure. I'm going to put this right here. So what's happening is like when you pay attention to how you feel, You will know the truth by the way that it feels. I don't know. I'm wondering how many of you are Life Path 8, or maybe you were born on the 8th day, because I feel kind of bad for people born on an 8th day because they tend to live life stuck in it's like a looped timing or a looped cycle, or their consciousness like goes back and forth, and it rises up into power and then it falls into the feeling of powerlessness. And I don't know if that describes something that you've been experiencing, group number 4, like feeling powerful, but then feeling like you have no power over the situation at all. But trust what you're feeling and what you're sensing, because this is how your intuition is working for you. Okay. Now it's making more sense. And that's how you will know when to use your power, right? When to step into your power or when to step back. And we want another fortune teller card. And then I'm going to pull another card for timing. Group number 4. All right. We just need, okay, this one wanted to come out. So I'm just going to grab that one. A serendipitous event will bring you joy and success. So what are you waiting for? I feel like you're waiting for something and you're just not sure of the timing of that, but this is asking you to trust your feelings. Your feelings and what you feel will be significant. It will let you know when it's time to step back into life. So your intuition might be like becoming stronger or coming more online for you. Some of you might still be trying to develop your intuition or understand how your intuition is working with you, to trust your intuition and your ideas and your thoughts, and information that you're receiving as well. You're definitely being guided. I want to pull another number for group number 4. And something you should know is like a dream is coming true, but maybe you're trying to take steps towards something or force something to happen before its timing, which is why it's asking you to trust and tune into how you feel. Because maybe the timing is not yours at play to force something to happen, and that's the deeper message here. And you have the number 7, so trust your instincts, but also there's this one. Okay, the 10 of water. So this is fulfillment. This is technically 10 of cups. Wish fulfillment. Something that you've been wishing for quite some time. Your heart's desires. And honestly, the number 8 is significant here, but I'm looking at the numbers on the dice. So 2 and 4 and 5 could be like months from now. 2 months, 4 months, 5 months, as far as like an indicator as to when a specific dream is going to come into manifestation for you. But I want to pull another card as well, because these messages to me are being a little vague. And of course, not everything can be determined precisely, the timing. Okay, now you've got another 8. So I think 888 is your confirmation that it's important for you to trust. 888 is a very powerful and a significant number. It's also a quantum healing code. But it's also reminding you to trust, to align with this higher power, and to believe that you will receive, believe that your dreams are coming true. But everything, keep in mind, this year is a 9 universal year. So universally, according to the universe's perspective, it's a year of endings, of closure, of letting go, of eliminating what is no longer necessary. It's wrapping things up. So if this is like a huge dream that you're waiting to happen, it may not actually happen or become something this year, because we're still in a 9 universal year of closures. So that's also something else that I thought was important for you to know. What's interesting here, I was just talking about the number 9, the 9 universal year, and I connected the dots. I'm like, oh, look, 7, 8, and then I was talking about 9, 10, So something definitely of significance within the next 4 months. So by the end of February, group number 4, anyway, but you have all these other amazing numbers. You have the 44, the 888, you have 77, trust, and a serendipitous event. So serendipity is unexpectedly stumbling upon something surprising, exciting, that brings you joy and success. So it's like a happy, unexpected surprise. So that's the divine timing of whatever this is that you are inquiring about. Group number 4. So these are your messages that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video reading. Please remember, keep in mind, these are general messages for hundreds of thousands of people. It may not be perfectly describing your scenario, but I hope in the least I gave you a general underlying understanding of something that you're waiting for, but also what is waiting for you to attune to it as well. So if you enjoyed the video, please do click the like button. And if you're interested in private readings, if you want to know the truth about your life, your purpose, your soul's journey, or the truth about anything for that matter, feel free to reach out to me, request a private reading. My links are down below. Meanwhile, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks again for stopping by my YouTube channel, and I will see you all in another video. Bye for now.